Today's session, introducing the business results for the second quarter FY 2015. Please do not take any photographs or video. We would like to first start with an introduction of those present today. The President, Yusaku Maezawa. And CFO, Koji Yanagisawa. General Manager of Business Administrative Division, Go Saito. The three participants will be presenting today. If we could first begin with Koji Yanagisawa. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about the late start. We had some technical issues, but we would like to first begin we would like to introduce the consolidated business results for the second quarter. If you would turn to page 3. As of the end of second quarter, transaction value was 67.4 billion, and OP was 7 billion. And transaction value grew by 20% year-on-year, and OP grew by 16% year-on-year. In terms of transaction value, we have shifted. It has been on schedule. However, in terms of OP, it is higher than we had initially targeted. If we look at July through September, the growth rate for the second quarter was 18%. This is against the transaction value. So compared to Q1, we finished Q1 at 22%, so it may seem like it has come down slightly. However, we explained this in the previous session. But the first quarter was 70% growth actually. And the second quarter, the actual growth was around 21%. So if we take all the adjustments into consideration, it was 70% previous quarter, 21% this quarter. So we've grown steadily at a higher rate. And if we could turn to the next page, page 5 of the document. In terms of the costs have increased because we had launched active promotions using points, so that has contributed to a higher cost. And also we changed the shipping policy and also the quality of shipping boxes. So we started this in the third quarter of last year, the same-day delivery, and also changing to black boxes, the shipping boxes. So that's contributing to a cost increase. But in the contributors to the profit, we had better results in the consignment shop business, and also Crown Jewel has helped improve the gross profit rate. This was 31%. So before it was 30%, now it's 31%. So it's gone up by 1%. And this has contributed to the fixed cost ratio decrease. Therefore, the OP has come down by 0.4 points. It's now 10.4 instead of 10.8. Next, if we could look at the consolidated balance sheet, the total assets is 45.4 billion. The major changes are the intangible asset increase. We bought Aratana, but the goodwill depreciation has been included. But the net assets is 31.8 billion. And in terms of Aratana, we did a share swap, so the total asset ratio has come down. And if you would turn to page 9, in terms of the transaction value, we have done 67.4 billion total. But ZOZOTOWN, we've done 59.7 billion, which is a 23.6% increase year on year. This is due to the fact that our customers, we have been able to provide products that matches their needs. So that's one factor. And another factor is the point promotions that we have conducted that we mentioned before. So, and also in terms of the number of shops, we've opened 81 shops so far. And this month, we will open 89 shops in October. So we have opened 120 shops for the whole year so far. So this has a significant increase compared to the previous year. In terms of consignment shop business, this is the consignment sales within ZOZOTOWN, and we did 56.691 billion, which is a 21.7% increase. We have 694 shops, and we opened 65 shops in the second quarter. And the used business that I mentioned earlier, we did 2.7 billion, which is a 92% increase year on year. We will continue to promote the purchasing of used products through ZOZOTOWN, and we have been able to acquire more products through ZOZOTOWN. What we did actually is launch the reuse bags and also the purchase services, which will be described by Maezawa-san later. And if you would turn to page 13 of your documents, operating profit and operating profit margin. OP margin, we have done 10.4% as of the end of Q2. And I went over the factors. And last year was 0.8%, so it has come down by 0.4%. But this is on target. And on page 14, you'll see the SG&A. The key topics, the payroll. The efficiency has increased. However, with consolidation of subsidiaries, we have acquired more employees. So it's a slight increase now. Next, shipping has changed by 0.4%. It has come down 0.4% because of the same-day shipping that we offered for free starting October 2014. And we also expanded the area. And many more people are using the same-day shipping, so this has contributed to the increase in costs. And also, many people have started to provide used products, so we pay for the shipping, and this has increased the shipping costs. And in others is included the black box that I mentioned earlier, and also the reused bag that we provide through our used business. So that has increased the costs as well. And also goodwill and also promotion costs has increased. And if you turn to page 16, especially in Q2, as you can see, we have conducted a lot of promotions. So we did a lot of point promotions, which has brought up the ratio of promotion cost to 2.6%. If we just look at the Q2, the operating profit is 9.6%. So this is on target as well. And so we're not spending more on promotions than we initially planned. And if you would turn to page 18, the number of total buyers. So this, we're entering into the KPI of ZOZOTOWN. So currently we have annual buyers of 3.6 million. We've increased this number by 175,000. And this was 95,000 in fiscal year 2014. So it's quite a steady growth. And we have quite a steady growth of guest buyers as well. But the number of active buyers has remained the same. The reason being, in June, we changed the registration format in June this year. So we made it easier for new guests to purchase rather than having to register. So that's why we have increased the number of guest buyers rather than active members. But for us, it doesn't matter as long as the number of buyers increase. So we will continue in this direction in the future. And if you will look at page 26, the annual purchase amount is now 46,135, which has increased by 4.2% year on year. The annual purchase pieces is 8.6 pieces. So the second quarter, this has grown significantly. We believe that CRM strategy is starting to work well. Until now, we mainly focus on sending out emails, mail magazines. However, we've shifted that towards a multi-channel approach, which has allowed us to offer more accurate suggestions. So we have more optimized, customized offerings for each customer. So we believe that this strategy is starting to work well. And if you would turn to page 22, the average purchase amount and average retail price, the ARP has come down by 4.6%. So this has continued to come down. Of course, there was a sales period as well. But the average purchase per shipment has increased. As we mentioned, the annual purchase amount has increased as well. So average purchase per shipment has rose by 2.7%. Of course, we stopped offering free shipping. People who purchase less than 3,000 yen have to pay a shipping of 350 yen. So that's had a significant impact. And this has helped people. It helped encourage people to purchase more pieces. Number of shipments, as you can see on the chart here. And if you would turn to page 25, this is a chart of the efforts we have made and we will be making. Of course, we want to increase the total transaction value by increasing the unique user rate, increasing the conversion rate, and making fulfillment more efficient. But we will get into detail later on. And if you turn to page 27, Maezawa-san will be talking about this later on, so let me skip this page. And in terms of the business plan, so this is just a review of our targets, so I won't go into detail, but it should be listed on page 29. So in terms of transaction value, we want to do 168.2 billion, 30.3%. Increase operating profit will be 19.1, which is a 26.9% increase. And the dividend payout will be 47 yen per share. So the transaction value, ZOZOTOWN did will do 153.7 billion. And in terms of B2B, we purchased Aratana. So it's a period of transition to the Aratana model, so that is why the figure is 11 billion. And the free market business we will talk about later as well. So this is the overview of the consolidated business results. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maezawa. Thank you for making the time to join us today. I know you're all busy. The first and second quarter, we did well. Let me go over some of the key factors that contributed to this growth. And in terms of the third and fourth quarter, I want to introduce some of the initiatives that we will be undertaking. First, recently, we renewed the ZOZOTOWN application as a result of the update. These are the positive results that we have seen. We have seen an increase of 63% in unique users. So this is quite a high usage rate, and conversion rate has increased by 33%. So we believe that maybe the application is more easier to purchase. And a function that we would like to draw your attention to especially is, until now, our guests could request for a product that they would like per shop, but now they can make a request per brand instead of per shop. So instead of making a request for United Arrows as a shop, they can specify a specific brand. And also, in real time, they will be able to get new product information. So this is much faster than email. Instantly, as soon as the products are available for sale on ZOZOTOWN, users can be made aware on their applications. And a major factor in the positive results of the first and second quarter is the brand coupon. So we had 2 or 3 brands cooperate every month. So users will get 1,000 yen or 2,000 yen coupons to all the users. Of course, you must buy the specified brand with these points, but these have had positive results. During the coupons, if we compare the period in which the coupon is valid and before and after that, it's 3 to 5 times more sales. There are some brands who did 10 times better by issuing brand coupons. Of course, the cost are borne by actually the
誰でも
brands.
ブランドさんがそういう原資を負担してまでこのクーポンを発行するのか
Why
っていうと
would
こ
the
ろで
brands want
ちょっと
to
ブランドさんに
undertake
実
this
は大きな悩
initiative
みがあるんですね。
when they have to
このクー
bear
ポ
the
ン発行され
costs?
るごとに、何々
A
ブランドか
major
ら、1000
benefit
ないしは2000円分のクーポンが発行されましたという案内をす
is
べてのお客様にするわけです。
when they issue a
中には
coupon,
そのブ
we
ランドを
let
聞いたことも
everybody
ない、当
know
然来たことも買ったこともないという方も
that
いる
they're
わけ
issuing
で、だ
coupons.
からク
There's
ーポン
many
が発
people
行
who
され
have
たら
never
僕
heard
た
of
ちは
the
行ってみようという
brands
ふう
or
になるわけ
who
です。
never have
で
bought
実際に
anything from the
一緒に買
brand,
うと
but because there's a
つまり
coupon,
ブラ
they
ンドさんから見た
are
場合
willing
の
to take
新
a
規の
look
目
and
が
try
非
new
常にこれ有効に効いております。
brands. So we
中
have
には
been
半
told
分
by
以
the
上
brands
ク
that
ー
they
ポンを最初
have
買った方の半分以上
acquired
が
new
新しいお客様
users.
だったというようなケースもあるんですね。
And
で
in
すの
some
で、ブランド
cases,
さんが
more
その
than
分原資を負担
50%
し
of the
て
buyers
も
were
いいか
new
ら、
buyers
どう
for the
ぞ大々
brand.
的にやって自分たちのブランドを知ってほしいと、
So this is a
そん
great
な
way
意図も込
to
めてですね、
promote
クー
awareness
ポンが
for their own
発
brands.
行されているわけです。でこのクーポンなんですけれども、毎
And
月
this
こう第三者
coupon,
限定で、テスト
we
的にやらせてい
offer
ただいてたんですけれども、
two
非
or
常に
three
好評
for
だと
two
いう
or
ふうに
three
多くいただ
brands
い
every
て、
month. And
それ
this
で
was a
は20社
test
とか20社とか、
initiative, but because it
ピロ
has
と
done
か、
so
1社って短くなります
well,
けれども、どんどん
we
発
want
行
to
していただい
increase the
て、それ
number
でいろんな
of
ブランドを
brands that we
知っていた
offer
だ
to
ける、
10 to
そうい
20,
う
and
キャン
maybe
ペ
the
ーンにしてい
period
きた
will
い
be
ということで
shorter, but we plan to
い
continue
ろいろ
with
と
this
思います。
initiative.
続きまして、
And
これ
then
は今日
next we
発
have,
表された新しいニュースなんですけれど
this is a
も、
new news that
11
we
月
just
の12
released.
日より、有料会員会員
From
を
November 11th, we
大
are
きくは
going to
2種類
start
あるんですけれ
the
ども、ZOZO プレミ
premium
アム、
service, which
それ
is
ともう一つが ZOZO プラ
a
チナム
paid
となっており
membership.
ます。で、サービス内容ちょっと表を出しますが、
And the
いろんな方は
service
見つけたと思いますので、お手元のプレ
description,
スリリースにも出てます。
if you can look at the press release that you have,
どんなサービスかというと、送
what
料
kind
だ
of,
ったり、即日
for
配送手数
example,
料だったり、もしくはお客
the
様都合
shipping
によ
and
る
also
返品の
return
方そう
shipping
いった
as
も
well
の
as
を
same day
有
shipping.
料会員サービスに申し込んでいただいた方は
If
一切
you
無
are
料
a
とい
paid
う
member, then you will
か
receive
ら
those
ござい
services
ます
for
ので、いろ
free.
んなところにね、
So
出てき
ZOZO
ますけれども、
Platinum
こ
and
のように
ZOZO
難しいんです
Premium,
ね。
so it's quite similar to
また
Amazon
ご覧いたし
Prime.
ますと、ZOZO プラチナム月額500
So
円いた
ZOZO
だくことによって、
Platinum
送
will
料、
charge
出品送
users
料、
500 yen
配送手
per
数料、
month,
すべ
but
て
they
が無
will
料です。
be able to
で、
receive
次には次
products,
は第
return
3弾です
products
350円
for
という
free,
こと
and
で
the
すが、
same day
そちら
shipping
の
will be
配
free
送
as
料だ
well.
け、別途いただく。
And ZOZO Premium is
他には即
350
日
yen,
配
and they
送
will
対
have to
象で
pay
ない方は
350 yen
プラ
for
チナム
same
申し込
day
んでいただいても即日配送使えませんので、無理に申し
shipping.
込んでいただく形です。
So people who are not within the areas that we
これ
do
に合わ
offer
せて
same
で
day
すね、今ま
shipping, then they
で
will be
ずっと
joining
設定
as
していた
ZOZO
おりま
Premium.
して、即日配送手数料は無料にしてきましたが、
And
こ
until
の
now,
年
we
で
offered
350円
same day
有
shipping
料
for
の方からい
free,
ただけることになります。
but people who aren't paid members, they will be asked to pay
続きまして、
350 yen for same day
先ほど
shipping.
柳さんからもお話がありましたが、
And
次は
Yanagi-san talked about this
クリアと
earlier,
いう名前に聞いたという方も多いと思います。
but where? Maybe some of you heard it for,
いろいろやっておりまして、非常に
it's the first time in a while that you heard the term where, but it's actually doing quite well. And we've done more than 6 million downloads. And the number of users per month, MAU, monthly active users, we have more than 6 million. And the transaction value generated via Where is now 1 billion. And this is the growth rate that we have seen. So this is a bar graph and line graph per month. So it has grown significantly over the last couple of months. 3-4 months ago, it was only about 400 million. But in the past few months, it's doubled. And the reason why it's doubled is that the SEO measures that we have implemented has had quite a positive effect. So when people search for items or products, then Where will be one of the top results. And that has helped us increase the number of MAU and also the sales via Where. So it's a very steady growth. And Where was free, and we haven't monetized it at all. But we hope to think about monetizing it quite soon. So we're considering various strategies at the moment, which we will announce as they become available. And ZOZO Use is another new business, B2C2B service that we started to offer. So we will purchase products that customers no longer want and then resell it on our website. And this has
今までとですね、若干その買い取りの
done
仕組み
very
を
well.
変えたというか、追
We've
加して
actually changed or added another system
これ
for
が非常
purchasing
に
products,
好評
which
なんですね。
has actually had a very
下取り
positive
引きサービスを入ってますが、これ利
result.
用率 8.5% となってます
So
が、どんなことが
the usage rate is 8.5%. And let me go into detail about what kind of service that system we've implemented.
スマホのサイトなんですけど、
This is a smartphone website or smartphone site. Please take a look later.
ZOZO タウンで新品を買いますと。
If you buy something new on ZOZOTOWN, and on the left side, it's a final confirmation screen to check whether the address is okay, if the products is you want to actually purchase.
もし着ない服があったら、
And right in the green space,
お聞きしますけど、どうですかっていうのを
it will ask people if you don't have any, if you have clothes that you want to sell, then we can offer you a discount. And this will only be shown to people who have actually purchased in the past on ZOZOTOWN. And so this is about 50% people who have made a purchase and people who have sold used clothing to ZOZOTOWN. It accounts for 50% of the total buyers. And then it will show you the items that they have purchased in the past. And if I'm sure some customers no longer wear some of the clothes, so they can check off the clothing. And when they check the items and then confirm, then they get a discount rate that we've set for those products. So we implement a new measure whereby people can purchase and also sell their clothing. So this targets about 50% of the users. So they can 8.5% of the people who are offered this service has made a sale. So we were quite surprised to see this, and this is just a test phase, so it's only shown to some people because we didn't think that this would do well. So we wanted to make sure, we wanted to consider the labor involved and also the capacity at the logistics center. But if we can continue to do this, we can purchase about 25 billion yen of used clothing. And as ZOZOTOWN, as you know, ZOZOTOWN doesn't have enough products to sell. So the potential to be able to buy 25 billion yen worth of clothing is very attractive to us. So we want to get ready as soon as possible. But ZOZO Used is very healthy, and we want to do 7 billion this year. But because we see a 25 billion yen potential, we need to accelerate our efforts. So this is the percentage of people who buy and sell on ZOZOTOWN, and also the amount of annual purchases that they make. So people who buy and sell on ZOZO. In 2013, it was 2.5% of the total number of buyers. In 2014, it was 3.3%, and in 2015, it was 5%. So every year, it has increased. So many people are buying on ZOZOTOWN. And if we look at the annual purchase amount, they are buying around 121,000 yen every year. So if we have more users, more purchasers, and more people who sell their clothing, then that also helps promote the annual purchase amount.
で、2000バツバツ年、グレーのところ
So
と
in
さらにこれユーズド
20XX
があり
year,
ますけれども、このグレー
there's
のところ
a
はユーズドの併用ユーザー。
light
で、濃いグレ
gray
ーのところはですね、
and dark
もう間
gray.
もなくリリースを予定しているZOZO フリマ、フリマのユーザー。
The dark gray area shows the free market service users, and the light gray shows the ZOZO users.
ですいません、リリース日がまだ今日の時点で発表できないん
And
ですけど、
ZOZO free market, we
近日中にいただ
cannot
ければと思っています。今最終調整
say when exactly we will be making the press release,
まあ、今言った
but
の
it will
は
be very, very soon.
大変雑な図ですけれども、まあ、ZOZO
So
が
what we will be doing
B2C の
is
サービスがありますと。
there's
で、
ZOZO
この
Town,
下
which
に
is B2C,
B2C2B 開
and
放して
ZOZO
開発
Use
と
is
いう ZOZO ユースと
B2C2B.
販売がありますと。そしてまた近日中に ZOZO フリマ C2C の
And ZOZO free market is
流通
C2C.
小売の左側にコングロマリットプラットフォームというんでしょうか。
And the
こういったものがありますと。
conglomerate platform,
その全てと密な連携を取ったメディア、コーディネートメディア
and working with those three platforms, we will have where that can address all those needs. So we hope to see synergy effects between the platforms and also where. So we are doing very well. So we hope to have your continued support. I'm sorry, my private life has been in the news, but we will continue to work hard so that our business activities will make the news rather than my private life. So we hope to have your continued support and cooperation.
では続き資料等に移らせていただきます。
So we would like to begin the Q&A. Please raise your hand if you have a question.
先方の男性の方お願いいたします。
よろしくお願いします。クレディスイス証券の山手です。
My name is Yamate from Credit
盛り
Suisse.
だくさんだったらちょっと何を
So there was a lot of topics today. So if I can ask 3 questions,
質問させていただきます。
so I would ask them.
まずですね、
First,
送料の仕組みを変えられたということで、
shipping, you changed the
頭を
shipping
ですね使わないと何がどう変わるのかなっていうところすっきりしないんです。
policy.
お見受けして
So
る感じだとこう
if you can go over
払え
that.
ば即日配送
So if you pay 500 yen, you will get same day shipping for free.
即日配送無料で350円出せば
And if you pay 350 yen, you will be able to receive free shipping for any returns.
いないんじゃないかなっていう
So
印象でして毎月
are
在庫を買うって言われ決まってる方も多くないと思うので、
I don't think that many people make purchases every
無
month.
料でしたけれども、有料にさせていただきますよっていうメッセージに近いと思うんですね。
So maybe you have just started to charge for same day shipping rather than offering it for free. Can you talk about why you have changed your shipping policy? And the second question, the transaction value via where has increased in July, August, and September. Can you talk about what exactly you did which contributed to higher sales through where? And also ZOZO used. Can you talk about how that will shift in the future?
はい、ご質問ありがとうございます。
Thank you for your question.
まず送料についてなんですけど、
In terms of shipping,
わからないというところではあるんですが、
we don't know how it will do unless we implement the measures. Our top users use 10 to 20 times a year. So we want to offer ZOZO Platinum and Premium to those top users. And also we have ZOZO Use and ZOZO Free Market as well. So we have a wide range of different services as well. So which will contribute to the increase in frequency and increase in the purchase amount. But we would like to implement this and see how this will do, and we will get back to you once we see how well or how it does. and where has started to do well since May.
一つ大きな理由を挙げるとすると、スマホ
One
サイ
major
ト
reason
を改修しました。
is because
今
of
ま
the
でスマ
Better
ホサイトのサイ
Smartphone
トっていうのは、あく
website.
までもアプリをダウンロードしていただくた
We
めの、
updated it.
きっかけっていうふうにやってたんですけど、
So
もう
smartphone
今
site
やス
was
マホでも全部できるように、全部見れるように、購入までいけるようにしよう
we were offering that website just to let people upload their photos, but we wanted to let people do everything on the smartphones.
で、買ったり調べたりしたい方は、スマホサイ
So
トに
the application will be a communication
メー
platform,
ルが出ております。
and people who want to know more about the product or make a purchase, they would use the smartphone website.
なので、まだまだ伸びることが期待されます。
So we believe that making these efforts will continue to contribute to the transaction value. In terms of those who use, we want, we don't, in terms of when we can do 25 billion, of course we don't know, but we're making preparations and we're analyzing the market, so we hope to get back to you and announce something very soon.
ご質問のある方いらっしゃいますでしょうか。なお、質問は市場関係者の方に限定させていただいております。いらっしゃいますでしょうか。右側の男性の方、よろしくお願いいたします。
すみません、野村証券の正田と申しますが。
My name is Shoda from Nomura Securities. I have 3 questions.
CFO に数字の確認なんですけれども、この上期の営業利益は計画を
The OP for the first and second quarter, you're on target. But when you look at the transaction value and OP, can you talk about which achieved higher growth?
これは営業利益が上回っています。
OP is higher than target. OP margin and transaction value, which is higher? OP margin is higher. And the second question, the number of shops. This quarter you added many shops. Can you talk about what kind of shops? Just a field or taste or target users? Can you talk about what some of the brands that you added are like? Kids, shoes, outdoor, and more mature women's products. So those are the categories that we have increased. And third, use the discount service that you offer for used products. I'm sure that helps people refresh their closet. But can you talk about the frequency? What kind of effect it has had on the frequency of purchases and also the purchase amount? So we've only tested it on some users. But if we can go back to the previous screen. In the middle screen, people can sell some of the products that they purchased in the past. And most people sell about 3 items. And some people add some more products later on as well. So that's why we believe there's a potential of 25 billion in the future. So implementing a system that enables us to purchase is 25 billion is the potential sales, not the purchase amount. Do you believe that that will have any effect on the sales of new products? As I introduced earlier, people who buy and sell on ZOZOTOWN Normal users purchase about 46,000 yen per year, but the users that both buy and sell on ZOZOTOWN, they buy about 121,000. So we hope that that will have a positive effect on new product sales as well.
ご質問ございませんでしょうか。女性の方、よろしくお願いいたします。
SMBC Nikko Shoken Kanamori. I have 3 questions about figures, if you can answer them. The second quarter, the gross profit of the purchase business, has it come down? If you can talk about why that has come down, maybe I miscalculated. I'm sure that also includes use as well, so if you can. You mean purchase business? Total purchase business, not only new products. We don't think that it has come down. It hasn't changed. So maybe I miscalculated. The second point about the promotion costs. From the first quarter to second quarter, the ratio has increased. You've done point promotions, but what other promotions have you done in the second quarter besides the point promotion? And the third quarter and fourth quarter, what kind of promotion, what will the promotion costs look like in the third and fourth quarter? It seems like you will be accelerating these efforts. And the third question, if you look at the average amount per shipping, it has come down. But the average purchase amount has increased, so that means that your guests are buying more. So why are people buying more products? Is it because is it the coupons? What do you think has had the major effect? In terms of the promotion costs, if you look at page 17, from first quarter to second quarter, advertising compared to first quarter, it has come down. In the first quarter, we did 183 million, and in the second quarter, we did 148 million. But as you have seen the football match video that we showed in the beginning, we sponsored the World Cup soccer preliminaries. But the reason why the promotion cost has increased generally is due to point promotions. And as you have said, existing users and the number of items and the total purchase amount has increased for the existing users. And as Maezawa-san just explained, coupons, brand coupons had a very significant effect. In terms of the third quarter and fourth quarter promotion costs, I think it was 2% generally, but will it be higher? We have set the promotion costs at 2% for the whole entire year, and this hasn't changed. So the average promotion cost for the whole year should end up being around 2%. My name is Ruka from Goldman Sachs. I have 2 questions. First question. The TV commercial.
以前マスプロモーション
You said before that mass promotion doesn't really have much of much impact, so you stopped doing mass promotions. But now you recently launched TV commercials. But can you talk about why you've decided to run TV commercials recently? The second question, optimizing the inventory. This was mentioned in the document.
例えば、消費者が欲しているものと今用意できているものが齟齬があるとかですね、このあた
Can
り
you talk about this in detail, whether you have inventory which doesn't meet consumer demand?
はい、テレビ CM が
In terms of TV commercial?
についてですが、やらないって言ったじゃんって多くの人に確かに言われて
I think many people said that you said that you weren't going to do any TV commercials.
捉えていただければよかったかなという中で
So I think it's also used, is doing very well, and of course, we are going to launch a free market service as well. So we're going to create a conglomerate of distribution channels, and that is why as you can see the TV commercial, doesn't talk about ZOZO in detail. It's just a creative commercial that will raise awareness for the entire platform.
で、これ今後もちょっと続けます。
And we will continue to do this
なりませんので、プロモーションコストは
in the future, but it won't be a huge sum. So the promotion costs will be the same level as we initially targeted. I think this is about the second question about demand forecast. So we began to develop the demand forecast system. So of course, we have the data. We've already collected the data.
今後は売らなきゃいけないのにないものというのをどんどんブランドに共有してですね、適正化改善率を上げて
And we want to make sure to start offering products that we don't currently offer, but people want. But because of the forecast system, will probably be showing effect in the third and fourth quarter.
その他ご質問ございませんでしょうか。ご質問よろしいでしょうか。
Any other questions?
ご質問がないようですので、以上をもち
There
まして
seems to be no additional questions, so thank you for joining us today.
終了いたします。本日はお忙しい中、
Thank you for your time.
本当にありがとうございました。
We know you have a very busy schedule. Thank you very much.